Yeah, more people in esports would be worried about just trying to be perfect. If it's not perfect, then things are awful.
Too much pressure is, you will collapse, and too little pressure is you will just don't feel even the motivation, I guess, to show up something more than you usually do.
So I have no idea who's going to show up because XL's regular season was good. When will that momentum end?
Everyone's a little bit on edge. Things have been going up and down just because our game is coming. So try to get as much good practice and performances in scrims similar to on stage, because you're not going to have a lot of time to scrim anymore. Yeah, that's why I think there's a little bit more pressure in the air. I mean, the addition of Peach helped a lot. A new player that is quite sure of himself. Although there's there's obviously some degree of language barrier. His addition, the coaching staff being very, very biased towards creating a different team culture than we had in the past.
Okay, the second group, go on.
No, it's risky.
This guy is bad, this guy is bad,
No,
Peach is bad. Okay, he is the Morgana.
What do you discuss?
Okay, Billy Morgana, Peach is bad.
Is there? Yeah, I ran out of
but
control.
you're shit briefed.
My name's Edgar Chikara. I'm a psychologist working in both traditional sports and esports, and I'm here providing psychological support for some of the XL players. So obviously, both splits didn't go as planned. I mean, it was both bottom for the two splits, so I think there was a lot to learn for the team when it comes to being a new roster again. And I know XL had this history of not really achieving the goals that they wanted to.
The team is a lot more united and actually having fun and hanging out a lot more compared to winter and spring. It helped a lot. I feel like that's why we're doing so well right now. Well, was also because of to treat each other as teammates and our approach to practice and everything. So
I think there's a big habit of people either let's say starting work with me or with a nutritionist or a strength and conditioning coach where they just try to throw everything in, and you can't do that because let's say you haven't practiced it enough, so you're not an expert in it yet. Even if I was wanting to introduce a lot of things, I can't, because that would just confuse a lot of things going in. So what they need to do is understand that they've spent so many years in this scene learning and knowing what you need to do to develop, that they already have that foundation. So all you need to do is just add a little bit of a layer to that foundation, a little bit.
Okay, guys, speed up. There were 5 missing. Limit. How many did you eat? 2 or 1? I'm just asking. We need to.
Wait, let's start the round. Kaz, you have 1 minute to defend yourself.
There's a theory going on, right? That Kaz ate 3 balls and then he was like, oh, I have to tell Luis. So
that's a tough. So I eat 2 more. Patrick, usually you don't talk, right, during Avalon, and now suddenly you have a strong voice. Is that because you're like?
I saw Carlos was eating it.
Okay, let's make some magic happen today, alright?
Coming, guys, very ready.
1, 2, 3,
Action!
So I have no idea who's going to show up because XL's regular season was good.
Sure.
It looks like they're on a huge bounce back. When will that momentum end, or will it keep going? Which one of these teams is good?
Yeah.
One's on a high, one's on a low, but one was on a huge high and one was on a huge low.
Absolutely. And I think there's so much pressure on the XL side, so we'll hope that their development is continued, but I imagine they're going to face a stronger version of Mad than they did when they played in Best of 1. Work on that one with the tenacity. Peach looking for the steal. Yo waiting to burn it down. Does get it. Root now back on the limit. Limit caught out. Quick pick. Peach, the potential here for the play. Kicks into the wall. The feathers fly, but he still finds one. He wants one more. Carsey flash back. Second flash in. The triple, baby! Peach popping off here on the Lee Sin. 3 kills now. Peach into the backside. Kick back through 3! But nothing happened. Oh, there's something happened. Equalizer! Oh my God! Comedy of errors and beautiful plays at the same time. It's beautiful and ugly. It's horrifying and fantastic. Saying caught out, and Peach He's not fumbling the bag, he's not fumbling anything. Snowballing this team to victory alongside Ottawamne in game 1. Such a surprise.
Remind him and force him around that. That's remind him to keep doing it. And Patrick is pretty fun. Let's go, guys.
If you don't feel pressure at all, then that means you're not really caring so much about the result. If you care and you invested a lot of time and passion into something, then you will feel some pressure when it comes to performing in that certain environment. So too much pressure is you will collapse, and too little pressure is you will just don't feel even the motivation, I guess, to show up something more than you usually do.
Yeah, and if you're an Excel fan, you sometimes get hyped because, well, not hyped, but, you know,
I think hyped.
Happy.
No, I agree.
There's a long way to go.
No.
They've got a couple best threes to win. You know, they've got to get this one.
Doing the harass on Ottawamne. Decent bit of poke damage. 3K getting lower is the Chemtech Drake. Pull back coming in from Chasey on to limit. Ultimate going down. Carzzy now forced to back away. Excel instantly moving into the pit. The Drake still standing. Excel trying to get something done here. Niski off on the flank. Mad Lions being pushed back. Damage down on the Peach. Hook in. Limit onto the backside trying to find the angle. Instantly paired with the Rumble Ultimate. It's Carzzy in the midst of the entire team. He just gets deleted. Excel are eating Mad Lions alive in the pit. They don't even need the objective. Done. Excel. Eyes on the Nexus. Will take it down. Will knock down the Mad Lions.
2-0 for
Come on! Let's go. Let's go stage guys. Come on. It's coming, guys. Be ready.
1, 2, 3, action!
Years later. Can I take this off?
Yes.
What? What's your problem, dude?
Not in the middle, man! More.
In the middle.
More. Stop! Bro, it took me 3 years to make the perfect recipe, and you're gonna destroy it like this? No.
Prediction for today?
Prediction for today. I think we lose first one, and then we win both.
Why?
I don't know. I think we're gonna start a bit sleepy.
Is that because of actual sleep?
No, I actually slept good. Maybe overconfidence, which I don't think it's the case. But I don't know.
Beast!
Come on.
Big fan.
He just said yes. Wait, say it again. He said yes, guys. It's already too late.
You mean no?
You just said yes. I said, do you go bold tomorrow if we win? Bold. You know bold? Hair off. And you said yes.
You don't understand. It's okay. I don't understand.
No. Too late.
No, you can say. You can use.
Now he's gonna eat.
You go well tomorrow. No, you.
He's agreeing to you do it.
Yeah.
How's the atmosphere today?
Really good. They have to go stage in 6 minutes. I'm just waiting them. I will tell them in 2 minutes.
What do you think?
We're gonna win. Do you smell it? Oh, it's a win. Look, they're jumping.
But SK is pretty good, huh?
Do we care?
Vamos! Very important to drink. Drink.
And welcome back to the caster desk for the winners bracket matchup between XL and SK. That is not a sentence I was expecting to say, but something that I am very anticipating and looking forward to is what both of these teams are going to do. Back into fighting. Irrelevant's going to use the slice and dice to get to safety. Marcoon's trying to help out as Ottawamne hops over the head of the crocodile. Blue and red buff on his champion. That will be an easy one to secure it. Marcoon's caught out by a Brawl multi, forced to flash his safety. Patrick's killer instinct forward and limit, trying to buy some time. Look at the burst damage onto Certus. Melee range with the guy said he gets punished for it. Bring the hammer down from Abadage. Nexus turret falls, the Nexus is being burnt down and focused. It's finally over. XL win game 1.
There's going to be frustrations from top lane for sure.
We're gonna talk about like taking small wins.
Always remembering all the time to people what do we want to play for.
Yeah, but it's good to play through.
Yeah, but it's good if you guys want through him.
Yeah. The matchup is really good now. I mean, he's playing like a bitch a little bit. Yeah. Like he's just playing for fun. I mean the dive was coming, so it's good that Peach covered it.
A couple of things from me. Relax. We are way too like just take it slow, you know.
Both teams are mega sweaty, guys. Like the way we were in comms, I'm sure that they were exactly the same.
Yeah.
And now it's just like whoever stops ending comms first will win.
What? I want to go before again. Okay, we go outside now.
The pressure, I think, is sort of on SK in the early game because XL, this was their bread and butter. This is when they went 5-1 during the best of ones in the regular season just to qualify here. They're finally going back to this sort of style. They're experts on it.
Yeah, I like the draft for both teams, but I think if I had to give the edge, I would give it to SK. I think they have so many more tools.
One is the first target once again, held in place, knocked back and stunned as well. Irrelevant picks up a clean first blood of Peach for now. Patrick tries to rocket jump to safety, and the Emperor's Divide sets the line once again. Certus manages to find the kill onto Abadage. He's got no ultimate available to him, no flash available to him. tosses over the wall as well. The Bosco buys another little bit of time, but Abba is killed by SK. That verdict. We are going to game number 3.
Quite funny because with the format, everyone's celebrating, you know, being top 8. Meanwhile, I think I only missed top 6 once in my career, maybe twice. But it's quite a humbling experience to go 10th twice. It kind of knocked me off my horse a little bit.
Guys, if you want to stage, you have to do this. Let's go. Guys, do you know the Beeple White Walk? What is a Beeple White? You should be able to limit me. I can limit. You should also know. Yeah, remember. I'll do this. Guys, Beeple White Walk. Like, look at Omo, how he does it. That's Beeple White Walk.
For XL, they need to make a run all the way to finals. They need a minimum of 2nd in order to get there. It is tough. Player. Limit is the first focus here. The tower stays alive just a few moments longer. 1 for 1. Make that a second as the tower now falls. Peach is being chased down as Abadage's got the mobility. He's looking for Certus and Odo's chasing with him. Exit kick and Irrelevant a little too far away. At the end of the day, it's 2 for 2, but the towers have fallen in the middle lane. And Odo Wamba is now being pushed back, as well as Abadage are still relatively healthy. They keep poking and prodding. That's exit kick chunked out to 30%. Irrelevant's finally found Abadage, but now on the reply, Odo Wamba is looking and finding exit kick. The Baron's about to fall in favor of XL.
Is incredible. Now the ult.
Ashero connects, but that was fairly well buffered. Unfortunately, there's too many members of XL close by. Marcoon throws out the ulti and it doesn't do enough. The Nature's Grasp is zoning away and held Certus just in place, or popped his Banshees rather, for Patrick to find another. Yes, XL are going to be 1 step away from the season finals. With this win, they guarantee.
Yes! Let's go! Come on, guys! Let's go! Let's go!
It was a tough victory. Run me through the series a little bit, because game 1 looked kind of tough in the early game. You guys turned it around.
Yeah, it kind of was a roller coaster. We had everything today. Like, we didn't really play good, right? Like, the Tristana started 7-1, but I was looking at it and I'm like, I don't think we're gonna lose still. It's been a tough year for XL as an organization, but we are so close to making it now and going where we actually did not really believe that we could get there. After Spring Split, I had a choice, and my vision in the end was there's this opportunity with XL that I have. The team is struggling, but I believed if I can turn this team around, if I can join and we do well, and we get some results, I regained confidence in myself and my own performance, and everybody was clowning on EXO, even though at the beginning of 2023 everyone was like, oh, they're top 3, but we still have 4 great players with potential, and I wanted to showcase them as well. I believed in them, so that's why I joined. That's why we're here now.